nickel tour of what I've been up to. Yes, no, maybe. Okay. Well, it's October, so I've got the big floating pumpkin up there. No, it's not actually a pumpkin. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween month, I should say. Please, I haven't seen this one. What? You haven't seen this? I thought you watched this the last time I gave a tour. Okay, this is the Feed the Beast Beyond mod pack. Elizabeth built this beautiful little house when we first started, up on a hill. I'm like, oh, this is pretty cool. So she started decorating inside with simple storage chests and some beds. I was like, oh, this is cool. I started working on the Ender IO because it's a good early game. Okay, right now I hold 750 million RF in the capacitor so that I can recharge stuff instantaneously. I've got some of the basic generators, alloy smelters, fluid tanks, slice and splice, sag mill, crushers. And over here I got some of my thermal expansion stuff. Just the reason I did these little towers is so that as I drop down equipment, as long as it's touching the capacitor, it's the same as hooking it up to power. Cooking for blockheads is really cool. You put your food from like Pam's Harvest Craft into the refrigerator, and then from the cutting board, it will tell you what you can craft. You know, like a fried egg from the egg, or jam or juice from the fruit. You know, so it's kind of neat to be able to get, like, you know, a light meal automatically. You know, see, it even shows you the recipe. And here's what's cool. The pot, you need the pot to grind up the turnip, is actually sitting over here on the stove with the frying pan and the breadboard and whatever else. And the oven actually cooks a stack at a time, which is kind of cool. Yeah, that's why I got so many baked potatoes and toast. Also, I think it accesses the jars. Cow in a jar. Yes, this is a cow in a jar. And how you put the cow in the jar is you put the jar on the ground, you put the cow on the top of the jar, and then you drop an anvil on the cow, and it stuffs the cow into the jar. And here's the cool part. Watch this. Let's take some glass and we'll touch it, and well, it was sometimes my shield messes up my right click. Alright, maybe I need a bucket. Made a liar out of me, did it? Anyway, you're supposed to be able to just click on it and it adds milk. However, not only does it add milk to a bucket, but since it's touching the stand, you can make like cocoa powder or chocolate milk. There it is, chocolate milk. Because it takes cocoa powder and milk and automatically crafts it. So it's an automatic food dispenser. I really like it. Anyway, got dragon's head. Let's see, what else? Oh, we got some candy corn. Elizabeth decorated for Halloween. See the witch hats and the spiders and little ghosts and the jack-o'-lanterns. There's her character. She has to be logged in when I get onto the server because it's her game. So even though she's not playing, she just has to stand there while I play. Okay, decoration. All right, this is the Deco Craft. This is a really neat bench. The Deco Craft is really neat because instead of crafting a bunch of things with 1,000 different crafting recipes, all you do is make the bench. That's it. And then you add some dye and some clay. That's it. Once this is loaded, anything in the Deco Craft mod, you know, like a teacup, pumpkins, Rubik's cubes, what else we got here? Sewing machines. Let me see if I can find an example. Oh, here we go. Let's do some green apples. Boop, boop, done. That's it. Now that I've got the green apple barrel, you can see that it shows I can put it down somewhere, and it shows an outline of how big it is and if it'll fit or not. See, it won't fit there. That's bad. That's bad. Okay, but it'll fit there, and we have a green apple barrel. Don't have no real crafting recipe involved. It's just for decoration. So we'll break that, and then we'll take it outside, and we'll put it right next to the red apple barrel. Oh, nope, too close, too close, too close. Oh, there we go. Green apple. So now we have a red apple and a green apple. All right. Oh, this is a little bouncing potato. I named it Mini Liz. I gave it a hat, some googly eyes. Oh, popped its eyeballs out. There you go. Some boots. I'm using a baked potato as a shield, and it's got a little bitty sword from Tinker's. And I crafted a head for Elizabeth to show that's her bed. Elizabeth crafted a little zombie head for Halloween. She does that with the fairy lights. Got a chandelier. That's from the Deco Craft mod. Got a little dartboard from the Deco Craft. That's from the fairy lights. Anyway, we just decorated the first floor. Now this is a neat little manipulator. This is a celestial manipulator. I can actually stop the rain, start the rain, or start a storm. Check this out as far as a storm goes. It's like magic, but technology-wise. Let's go watch it. Watch the sky. All right. And this is just not rain. This is a storm, which means lightning. Oh, look at the stars. I have a star maker as well. All right, let's kill the storm. I can also adjust the time. Oop, it's already running. Boom. Ooh, that thing's loud. Okay. Did it clear up? Okay, cleared up. I can also adjust the time. Let's say, for example, I want to skip 24 hours. It actually puts all the planets, the moon, the sun, and it matches with what's outside. Cock-a-doodle-doo. And that's 24 hours. Which comes in real handy if you're waiting for something to grow in real time, or I should say in Minecraft days. You know, like it'll say, oh, it'll take 3 Minecraft days. I'm like, okay, 1, 2, 3, and just roll it out. It's pretty cool. All right, let's go upstairs and see what we've done upstairs. Upstairs, we have the bathroom. We've got the royal flush with the toilet paper and the plunger sitting next to a companion cube. Deco Craft fish tank, which is just decoration. Kanakas, which is the official name. That's almost cheating. It's not cheating if you craft the machine to do it. We were going to make this the magic room. So we've got the potion stands, we've got the nether wart, and instead of having a crafting or an enchanting table, we decided to put in a disenchanter, which is really cool. Let me show you how this works. We take a book, we take something that's enchanted. Whoop, let's try, let's see here. All right, here we go. Let's take a shovel. See this shovel? It's got Unbreaking 3 on it. So we just put the book in there, put the shovel in here, and say extract. And it asks for what we want to extract. Now, some items, let's say we take these boots that have 4 enchantments: mending, protection, depth strider, and unbreaking, and we say extract. Now we can choose what we want to pull off of it. Alright, I want to pull protection off of it. Bam. We now have a protection 4 book. And we still have good boots with enchantments on it. Now, over here is just the opposite. We can actually fabricate enchantments. And that takes a little bit different book. Alright, and we'll drop the book in here. Enchantment cost 27. I only have 17, so let's... Too many. Alright, of course you need your lapis to enchant something. And then whatever you add over here will configure the actual enchantment itself. Alright, so basically we can unenchant and enchant, and then of course our anvil to actually add it to an armor. Alright, let's go downstairs. This is my applied energistics room. Alright, this is the ME controller, which is a 2x2. Now the reason I like having a 2x2 is because you can actually attach to every side of the cube. So like for example, all of these going outside, and I think I even have one going farther. I've got them all connected. 1, 2, 3, 4. And of course power is being drawn from the capacitor. Over here I've got automatic alloy smelters. This is my matter condenser. This is where we store excess XP. If I need XP like for enchanting, I can just open this up, stand under the drain, and now I have extra XP. Alright, these are my storage drives. They're all 64K, and as you can see, some of them are getting kind of full. They either have 63 of 63 types, or they have 65,000 bytes used. Silently judging, that's good. This is new. I haven't seen this before. Okay, looks like Elizabeth has been doing some more... This was me when I was working on this. Okay, this is coming in from my mines and chicken coop. This is just a security terminal. This is a charger. This is a sag mill. Over here we got a crystal growth chamber, which, believe it or not, is actually an add-on. It doesn't actually come with applied energistics. Over here we've got our molecular assembler, so we can craft stuff automatically. Next level down, this is where we have our big reactor. And even though it's a big reactor, I only made it 9x9. So if you ever decide to go back to one of my really old, I'm talking like 3-4 years ago, YouTube videos, I built a big reactor that was 32 by 32 by 32. Alright, I also added this little wire to go to a fusion crafting so that it automatically turns on. The reason why is this is part of the draconian evolution, and this is how you infuse some of your items, such as my armor. Alright, anyway, we take the heart, we stick it on one of the injectors, and then we take what is it, 6 of these? 1, 2, oh, nope. This one thing I don't like about this, if you have a stack of something, it does the whole stack. So I actually have to separate. Hold up. Put 4 in there. I actually have to manually separate if I want to do one at a time. Now, it's not bad if I want to do an entire stack at a time. But if I only want to do one, I have to manually separate it. Oop, there we go, 6. Alright, so it's 6 of those. Now, I've got it automatically wired into here so that when this turns on, this activates. I could do it manually. So I could say start. I thought that was kind of cool that if I want it to go over and over and over, I can keep going. Seamus, you know about Whoop. Whoop, there it goes. Alright, it's been activated. It's now infusing. It's now crafting. And that's where I get my power from. It's up there. I'm powering all of these. The power is behind the walls. Boop, and it automatically sucks it out into this chest. And we have 4 new awakened draconian blocks. Alright, down here, I have made this, my green room, my portal room. Alright, you may recognize some of these portals, like going to the Nether, which I'm hesitant to do because, as you know, if I try to go to the Nether, the computer crashes. This goes to the mining world, which I actually have a shortcut. Over here, this is from Draconium Evolution. I can program this to teleport wherever I want by this little dislocator. I just mark where I want the dislocator to be bound to, put it in here, and I can go back to it anytime I want. Unfortunately, the only place I've got it mapped to is back into this room. Alright, and this goes to the deep dark. All you gotta do is stand on it, and it goes to the deep dark. Once again, I don't want to crash my system. This neat little feature, read me. Sneak right click. Okay. I was playing around. This is from RF Tools. You can craft a custom world with a dimensional builder. And then you say, hey, I want to go to that world. Once you have a world, you go into the teleport and you go to that world. I would love to take you to that world, but I might crash. So let me catch up on chat. Anyway, next level. This is the Armory. I've decided to take these little dummies, which can actually tell you how much damage you're doing to them, which is kind of cool. And you can put armor on them, which, as you can see, with armor, you do less damage. And each armor is different. So these are the basic, leather, steel, bronze, diamond. Diamond's pretty good. Chainmail, which was very hard to get. You cannot craft chainmail. You have to trade emeralds with an armorer villager in order to get chainmail. Outside, we got some decoration from Deco Craft, little wind chimes, skulls, got a little water pump, just decoration. Creeps me out. I have to be careful around here. Creepers like to stand next to this. This is some more Deco Craft. I went crazy with the Deco Craft. But I needed power at the beginning of the game, and if you remember, this house was nothing at the beginning of the game. So we built a little water mill for power. Oh yeah, there's a little swing set under the tree. And it only does 30 RF. But it's kind of neat to see where we started as far as 30 RF, and then later in the game when I made solar panels, I'm now producing 1 million RF per tick. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I need to go with that. Alright, now you're probably saying, what in the world am I going to do with 1 million RF per tick? Well, first of all, the Draconian Evolution requires about 1 million RF per tick to infuse a certain level of armor. So what I've done is this little item right here, an energy pylon, is sucking power out of the solar panels and sticking it into my reactor. It's not really a reactor. Imagine this as a battery. It's just storage. And I'm storing